What's going on, everybody? It's Frank Bernardo, and I want to share something with you. I want to take you back, and we're going to talk about something I'm going to do. It's going to be a little wild, but I want to take you back to when I started in real estate about 23 years ago. I have more than 23 years of real estate experience. I was one of the first agents ever recruited by Keller Williams in the San Fernando Valley. I did very well. I was Rookie of the Year, did a lot of business in my first 6 to 12 months, and I built a team, and I sold a lot of houses, and everything was fantastic until it wasn't. And then what ended up happening is a little personal here, is that I ended up going through a divorce. And during that time, I'm still selling houses. I got offered a position. I got offered a position to run a real estate office. Now, keep in mind, I didn't know if I was going to be any good at that. Turns out I was very good at that. I ended up running real estate offices for over 10 years. Ran multiple offices successfully, recruited a whole bunch of agents, which, led to me running different businesses like a social media company, like a recruiting company, doing all of those things. And I was very successful at a lot of them. And, my kids were all very young up until recently, to where my youngest just turned 18. My kids are off thriving, doing their things and, creating their own lives for themselves. I never got out of real estate because I didn't like it or because I wasn't good at it. I got out of real estate just because I wanted a stable environment for my children, and having a paycheck and an office environment and that type of situation just seemed to work best at the time. Well, now I'm in a position to where, I really like real estate. Why don't I get back into it? Well, I will tell you, a lot of people are telling me that that's probably not a good idea. I did a market stat between when I started in real estate and where I'm at today, and it is drastically different. Less homes are selling, like 2 million homes are selling less than they did back when I started. And there's way more agents. So there's less deals, there's more agents. And a lot of people think I'm a little bit crazy. But this is the thing, is that I really liked selling real estate. And I was really good at it. My wife and I sold a little bit of real estate together with our team. But, eventually, my wife did it on her own. My wife's almost always been on her own. We did it for like maybe a year or two together, and we did very well. We were very successful. And a lot of times I'll help her out. Every now and then I'll go on appointments with her. I'll help her, behind the scenes. But I've never really done anything real in real estate for the last 10 years. And so that's what I want to do. I'm going to team up with my wife, but I'm also going to do my own thing. And what I want to do is I want to bring you along for the ride. I want to bring you along so you can see how I'm starting, because I'm going to create a new Instagram. I'm going to create a new TikTok. I'm going to create a new YouTube. I'll just keep my old Facebook. That's not that big of a deal. But I want to take you on the journey from how I start, how much money I spend, how I get my business, how I strategize to get things. Maybe I can wrestle a few deals away from my wife along the way, and just show you how I'm going to build my business from scratch. When I was a team leader and running offices, I helped create, I think, 6 rookies of the year. I helped them build their business, and they made 6 figures in their first 6 to 12 months. So why can't I do that? Why can't I just start from the beginning again with almost zero and grow my business? So I do have a sphere of influence. It's also my wife's sphere of influence. And I just want to take you along this journey and show you everything that I'm doing and how I'm building my business. And, you'll see the success, you'll see the failures, you'll see all the things. So that's my announcement. Getting back into real estate, super excited about it. And watch for the next video when I go through the strategy of how I'm going to put my real estate business together. And I'm also going to show you all the tools that I use and all the costs. I'm going to start low cost because I want this to be relatable. And we're going to see how it goes. I mean, this could be a really bad idea. I don't know. We'll see. Wish me luck, though. Wish me luck. Here we go.